just want to ask a few questions. We understand the night of his demise, the family have gathered to celebrate your father's 85th birthday. How was it, by the way?
The party? Pre my dad's death? Oh, it was great.
I suspect foul play. And I have eliminated no suspects.
Knives Out was a very, very fun film. I really enjoyed it. I love that all the characters were just so complex and so great, and I feel like the cast of this movie was just phenomenal. Like everyone's like a somebody, right?
Yeah.
Making this film, it must have been like a moment you'll never forget. Can you describe the most memorable time on set? Like, what's a moment like you'll never forget from this?
You know, when you read the script, the character of Benoit Blanc can take a lot of shapes. It's a very well-written role, but it's certainly a role that an actor is going to come in there and make some choices, some definitive choices. And it's probably going to be a big swing, and it's going to be the thing that either makes this work or makes us crash and burn. So I was really eager to see what Daniel's going to do. You know, and my first few scenes were just with Anna. And so the first day we had the whole cast together, I remember just being so excited to see what Daniel's going to do.
Yeah.
In his first take, I was like, huh, all right, he's going for it. But you know, thank God, at least he's not playing it safe. And you know, it obviously works.
I mean, it was literally like connecting the dots. You went, I read this and just went, yeah, I could do that. I know what to do. And you know, the accent was there. You know, this accent was suggested. I said to Ryan, shall I? And he went, yes, you shall. And I did, and they all went,
You just did it, by the way. You said yes.
Yes, you shall. So I mean, it's sort of simple. It's like if the writing's that good, it's like reading a book.
Yeah.
If you read a really good book, you don't have to try too hard.
Yeah.
It's just in your head. You see the characters, you see the people. You can feel the dialogue, you feel the tension. Reading a good script's exactly the same way. So you kind of half the work's done for you.
And Ryan loves those Agatha Christie movies with the big star casts. Whereas he says every time somebody comes on the screen, like you just said, they have an iconography to them.
Connected to them, right.
That right away you're delighted. You don't have to wonder who they are.
Right.
And that is the benefit. Usually in a movie, a character comes on the screen, you don't know who they are. But the iconography of each person, every time the door opens, you go, oh, Michael Shannon, bow down, bow down, bow down. And so I think that is obviously the casting.
It makes it an event.
Yeah.
And
it was
nothing wrong with
an event.
An event cinema is kind of great.
Everyone in here is like a thing, you know what I mean? So it had to be really fun. You had to have some moments that you'll never ever forget. Can you share a moment a memorable moment that you'll never forget that happened while making this movie?
Well, you know, Zelda, there were so many things that I've told the story. It was like going back and being a young actor in summer stock, because we would all stay in the house where we were filming. We got these massive trailers 200 yards away. Nobody would go back to their trailers. We would all stay in the house, and we'd go to this little room down in the basement, and we'd sit there and we'd tell stories about our careers and love affairs, and I found out a few things about myself I didn't know, and and so it was that kind of atmosphere which made us. I mean, we are a family of actors, and we're playing a family in the film, and that just made us more effective.
Yeah, memorable moments like you'll never forget this moment.
I just have it like, I mean, we were there in that house for 2 months straight, right? Yeah. And we just had a lot of fun. It was like great stories all the way through. But it was just the moment in between takes that we would go down to the basement and just, we were sitting like in a circle with our chairs and just spend hours and hours there playing and telling stories and just like, we got to know each other very well, like personally, and it was great to listen to everyone and have fun.
I love that it was a whodunit and they sort of marketed it as that. So I want to give you a test. I want to play a hip hop whodunit. I'm going to give you 3 clues and I'll give you 3 answers and you guess who the person that did these things are.
Okay, this ought to be good.
This would be fun.
My 17-year-old son.
So this person made a song about a girl named Brenda. One of his friends was played by Lakeith Stanfield in a movie, and he was literally smoked by his friends. Is it Eazy-E, is it Snoop Dogg, or is it Tupac?
Say it again. What was the?
His friends smoked him, like they
Right.
rolled him up and smoked him.
Right.
And he made a song about Brenda, and one of his friends was played by Lakeith Stanfield in the movie. Is it Snoop Dogg, Eazy-E, or Tupac?
Tupac.
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 What do you guess? Snoop Dogg, Eazy, or Tupac?
I was gonna say Easy, but I'm
Oh.
gonna go with Junior here.
Why?
I just saw my assistant saying it. I'm like, wait, what? She knows everything. So I'm like,
There's a documentary about that, about the prices, right? No, I'm playing.
Well, because didn't Lakeith play?
Yeah.
He
played
played
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
Yeah.
So I was saying it can't be.
yeah,
Snoop.
It can't be Snoop
I
Dogg.
had no
I'll say
idea, sorry.
It's Tupac. It's
That was
Tupac.
like
You guys are good at
too
whodunits,
much
even if you
for
had
me.
help.
I did it. I did it. Should I throw up now?
Are we done now?
And I got
No,
one
no,
more.
I'm
This
not
one's-
done like with you. I'm just meant like, because like pop quizzes, like I literally start sweating.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
I'm sorry.
Just,
I'm
you know.
Two of us are going to be dump sweating here. It's like, oh my God.
His friends smoked his ashes.
Yeah.
That was great.
And God rest his soul.
Yes.